We transformed our church into a life-size Space Jam movie experience over 5 days. Here's how we did it.
We are unloading supplies for a huge build that we're doing for a dunk pit.
A dunk pit?
Yes, it'll be tons of fun.
Nice.
It's a little bit warm today. So we have a fun caravan of 6 trucks rolling.
Nice.
And yeah, bunches of fun.
Cool.
So
we'll get at it.
Yeah, man.
We are working on blacking out all of the windows here. Figured it out.
Yeah.
We're good.
The measurements that we had didn't account for the ducts in the building, so we got them in. Some of the blessing and the curse of doing a lot of work off-site. Sometimes you get stuff in here that doesn't necessarily fit in the spot that we thought it would fit. So we're working around that right now, trying to figure out. Because to cut 1.5 feet off of those would pretty much put us back to square one.
I don't have a great way to make that angled and also support it
on from each side, right?
Or we just add more 2x4 blocking in there.
We could
fasten it too.
This board, the top board, is like a 1/4 inch that way. So these are all going to be off because this is hitting.
We gotta lift this way up.
Water on.
Here, let me back there. I got there. Let me in there. Let me in there. Water going in there. It was a hot water line that came out through the wall, and when we slid it over, it caught it and snapped it off. Did you get that?
I did.
Tuesday of Build Week.
Let's go.
All right, so we're here in the morning of day 3. Day 1 and day 2, we are ahead of schedule, so we're feeling really good. Always hit a couple snags, but we're figuring it out, so we're excited to see what today holds.
Behind the scenes, Jeff.
What's going on?
Take a break.
To make our atrium come alive, right?
Yep.
So that's the goal.
That's what we've learned over the years, is that you can build the best structure you could ever build, and if there's not people in the build or around it helping it come alive, you kind of did it all for nothing. So yeah, it seems super critical. Hey, so we're here on day 4 and making a ton of good progress. Today is a really pivotal day for lighting. Something we're thinking a lot about is how to make these cool things that we've built come alive, make them pop. Getting up on the finish line, so it's time to get it rolling.
So the Jumbotron really was a crazy idea, but really came together well, and it is just very meticulously designed 18 feet up in the air was a challenge to get it up there, try to get it level, and to get it around that post. But it really came through, and it was an incredible team that made it happen.
We have what they call a backyard roller coaster. The biggest challenge was bending the PVC pipe. You see the 1.5-inch pipe there? You got to boil water and actually fill the pipe with boiling water to heat it up, and then you put it in a form to form the shapes that you want.
All right, so hey, we made it. It's day 5, the final build portion of the week. We're putting finishing touches, and so we're doing things like putting the lights in the right spot, doing a final safety check, making sure everything's up to code, all that kind of stuff, putting finishing details today. We're gonna try to be done this afternoon. We have 375 volunteers who have given time from February to today to help make this possible, and so tonight we're inviting all of them back to kind of see what they got to play a hand in, eat some cupcakes, and just celebrate together. So it's gonna be a fun day. And just like that, in 5 days, we turned our church into the Space Jam interactive movie experience. Thanks for being along for the ride. We had a ton of fun. And tonight we're just celebrating the fact that we got it all done and it looks great. So excited to see what God does.